Hello future dentists, have you ever wondered why some orthodontic tooth movement happens smoothly while others become painful and slow? What happens inside the bone when we apply orthodontic force? Why do textbooks talk about the frontal resorption and undermining resorption? So don't worry, by the end of this video you will understand these concepts in a very easy way and you will able to answer them confidently in exam. So grab your notes and let's start. So today we are discussing an important topic from the biology of the tooth movement. So remember, whenever the orthodontic force is applied, so bone resorption occurs on the pressure side, but the pattern of the resorptions depend on the amount of the force applied. So there are the two types, that is a frontal resorption and the undermining resorption. So let understand them one by one. So frontal resorption. So here the resorption which is seen in the alveolar plate immediately adjacent to the ligament is called the frontal resorption. So simple may imagine a tooth which is being pushed gently. So here the periodontal ligament get compressed. Osteoclasts start removing the bone which is directly in front of the moving tooth. So bone is removed exactly when where the tooth wants to move. So this is called frontal resorption. Okay. So what type of force causes frontal resorption? The answer is light, continuous and the steady force. Now here the undermining force. So sometimes the orthodontic force is too heavy. So here the bone cannot resorb in the frontal. Here the portion adjacent to the teeth, rather bone formation occur in the adjacent marrow space. So this kind of resorption is called the undermining resorption. So here the bone directly adjacent to the tooth cannot resorb immediately. Instead, bone resorption starts from the nearby marrow space. So this is called the undermining resorption. So what type of force causes undermining resorption? The answer is extreme or the heavy force. Okay. So here, now you can see here a light orthodontic force is applied. So this is how the osteoclast which is directly on the pressure side. So here the bone is removed exactly in front of the teeth. So here the key point is the bone resorption occurs directly which is adjacent to the periodontal ligament. So here the movement is smooth and efficient. Okay. While in undermining resorption, so here the PDS becomes severely compressed and the blood vessels are blocked, a hyalinized area develops and the osteoclasts appear in the marrow space. So here the bone is removed from underneath. Okay. So here the key point is bone is removed indirectly from the marrow side before the tooth movement can continue. Okay. Now the hyalinization. So this is the most important exam point. So in frontal resorption, hyalinization is absent. So since there is no tissue damage, so tooth movement occurs normally. Okay. So why does tooth movement occur easily in frontal resorption? Because there is no hyalinization. While in undermining resorption, there is present of the hyalinization. So here the heavy force compress the blood vessels, blood supply decrease, a sterile necrotic area is formed and this is called hyalinization. So before the tooth movement can continue, this damaged tissue must be removed and therefore movement becomes delayed. Okay. Now we see the force magnitude. So here the force on the root surface will be 20 to 26 gram per centimeter square, which is an ideal orthodontic force. While in undermining resorption, the force is greater than 20 to 26 gram per centimeter square. So here the excessive force causes tissue damage. Okay. Now we see the pain. So frontal resorption will be usually painless. So patient feel comfortable. While in undermining resorption, there will be painful and associated with the necrosis because heavy force damage the periodontal ligament. Okay. Now in frontal resorption, there will be no hyalinization, hence tooth movement can take place. Okay. While in undermining, after the hyalinization, the tooth movement take place. Okay. So here now in frontal resorption there is direct resorption, that is bone is removed directly where the tooth is moving, and in undermining there will be indirect resorption, that is bone is removed from the distant marrow area first. Okay. Now in frontal, now what we see, the surface of the resorption, so there will be bone resorption occur on the periosteal surface, while in undermining resorption, the bone resorption occur on the endosteal surface. Okay, so here the Viva question is, which type of resorption occurs with an ideal orthodontic force? The answer is frontal resorption. And which type is associated with hyalinization? That is the undermining resorption. Which type is painful? The answer is undermining resorption. Which type result in faster tooth movement? The answer is frontal resorption. Okay. So student, remember one simple rule: when light force is applied, there will be frontal resorption. So it includes direct, painless and faster movement. And when heavy force is applied, then there will be undermining resorption. So it includes hyalinization, painful and delay movement. Okay. So this topic helped you. Then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more BDS exam oriented videos. See you in the next lecture.